This year is Leicester Forest Cycling Club's 100th year, and I thought I'd celebrate with some Strava Art. I joined Leicester Forest in 2021 after I graduated, and have enjoyed racing in green and yellow ever since. I haven't joined a club run, but I've been coaching some of their children's sessions and attended their Centenary year celebration in April, and also bought their special edition Centenary year kit, which is black and green. So on to the ride. I set off relatively early, about 8:15, and started my LFCC bit at the Leicester Forest East Rock. The custom stem cap was a freebie from the club. I plotted this quite early in the year, but a road closure on one of the main roads that I couldn't avoid meant I had to delay trying this route. I first attempted this in May, but got a bit tired and hungry after the first half, which was a lot of urban riding, so I was prepared for the start, which included a lot of bike paths and shortcuts that I use fairly regularly. The L was simply down Beggars Lane and then across to Foss Park, but this bit makes up part of the F. Then I headed into the city centre for the top of the F along the Hinckley Road. I zigzagged through the city centre to make up the two Cs. The bike path down to the rugby made up part of the second C, and I even got to use this new bit, which has been under construction the last few times I've been down this way. It is 10:30. I've done the L, the F, the C and the C, and now I need to get from Oadby to Blaby to start the 100 bit, which is as far as I got last time before I quit. The bit in Oadby marked the last part of the really urban zigzagging, and then I headed to Blaby, stopping on the motorway bridge as per usual. This road was part of the bottom of the one, and I can't believe I've not been down it before. It was lovely. And I used the opportunity on a nice quiet road to take some selfies. And then there's another motorway bridge over the M1. This is the one near Willoughby Waterleys, and I know I've stopped on this one before. Then it was down to Peatling Parva for a loop that I did twice for the first 0, which also included one of my favourite roads. I've not been down it for a while and it was a bit muddier than it was last time, but this is the road to Foston near Countersthorpe. Finally, it was time for the second 0, towards Fleckney and Wistow. Overall, I did 71 miles and had a really lovely ride. The roads were relatively quiet, but I saw the same cyclists a couple of times, which was quite funny. And then the last bit was the section from Wistow back to Countersthorpe, to round off the second 0. I am back in Countersthorpe, so that's the LFCC 100 done. Now it's just a couple of miles to get home. And this is what it looked like. The Strava Art bit was just over 100 kilometres, and I even got a QOM.